Hey Gators and sports fans, get all your Gator talk, news, analysis, and opinions on the Pod Up with Matthews in the Morning podcast. Find us on your favorite podcast platform or watch us on Facebook Live between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. every weekday. Pod Up, because we are Gator fans. So say it's great to be a Florida Gator.
Good morning and welcome to a Friday edition of the program, Pod Up with Matthews in the Morning from the Crime Prevention Security System Studios. Large enough to serve you, small enough to care. So news and notes before we get cranking here on this Friday. Men's tennis is upset. Their season is over. Virginia upsets them. Baseball beats South Carolina. Softball kicks off today in the regionals at 4:30 against Canisius. What else is out there? I'll bring this up when we bring JC on. Obviously, we'll talk about Mick Hubert and the Tennessee Vols beat Mississippi State like 22-0 last night. JC, you're on the Titan MR hotline. What's
Hey, QB. Well, if somebody had given me Mississippi State plus 21.5, I might have thought about it at least, but I would have lost. No, QB, listen, I mean, as I was telling Terry Norvell on Wednesday, this is that month that right there in the middle of the first half of the year, or in the ending part of the first half of the year, that's really cool because of all the things going on. And certainly when you have teams that are competing that you care about and like, it's really wonderful. But yesterday in the Southeastern Conference, the stage was basically stolen from all of that stuff that was going on the field by your coach, Jimmy Bo Fisher at Texas A&M. And that kind of stole the show from the rest of the things that are happening on the field, if you ask me, especially in the SEC. But yeah, last night Boston was unbelievable, just ran them out of the building. St. Louis Blues, big upset winners, which I didn't think was as big as upset as everybody else seems to think, against Colorado in hockey. St. Louis is a great team. Tampa Bay Lightning right here goes 2-0 on your President's Trophy winners, the Florida Panthers, in their best-of-7 series to try to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. So in the arena, a lot happening, but clearly yesterday was all about Saban and Fisher.
Yeah, hockey, as you mentioned, Tampa wins on a walk-off goal with 0.3 seconds left.
Yeah,
terrible defense by the Panthers. I was watching that. Just all they had to do was clear it. The game goes into overtime. So Jimbo and Nick have been going at it. Obviously, they were reprimanded by Sankey and the SEC. I don't know what to make of it. Saban, sitting here talking about actually, I read somewhere where someone said, Jimbo, they have not broken any rules because you can buy players.
Yeah, right.
And that is true. Mm-hmm. But I think it's the way they went about doing it that is bothering a lot of people.
Well, QB, you told us about a piece that was written by somebody months and months ago about how Texas A&M funded literally their entire offensive line and so on and so forth. Jimbo Fisher was very defensive about that particular article and the questions that arose from that article when he addressed it with the media and brought Saban into the conversation. Okay, Nick Saban did not start this little spat. This was started by Jimmy Bo Fisher, who brought it up when he was asked about that article that you brought up and that others, when it was, I think, right after the second signing period or right before the second signing period or whatever. And he brought up Nick Saban. So when Nick Saban's in Birmingham, Alabama with people that fund the program basically and talking in front of, Alabama people, he brings up Texas A&M buying their whole team, basically. Well, then yesterday we saw the reaction of Jimbo Fisher making it personal. Nick Saban tries to take the high road by simply saying, I didn't try to, stand anybody out here, even though he did, which is baloney. And so what I'm curious about is why does Nick Saban feel like he's got to even worry or deal with Texas A&M